Students, today's concept is environmental ethics. So, what does ethic mean? So, a ethic is a principle or value that we use to decide whether an action is good or bad. It is a principle which help us to decide whether the action is good or bad. In simple way, you can say it as a common sense of deciding what is good or bad. Right? This is known as ethic. Now comes what is environmental ethics. The ethics which are related to environment is known as environmental ethics. The ethics which are related to environment is known as environmental ethics. Done. So there are following environmental ethical values which has to be inculcated in every citizen. Right. So there are some. The first one is environment concern. We have to show some concern regarding environment, because environment is a beautiful gift of God, creating environmental consciousness among peoples. Another one is responsibility and commitment. We have to show certain responsibilities and commitments towards nature, right? Another one is respecting all forms of life and landscape. We have to respect all forms of life and also landscapes, right? Because this is the beauty of our nature, right? There is variety of organisms present in our earth, right? It serves as biodiversity, right? So we have to respect all forms of life. Another one is we have to be global environmental citizen. We have to show some citizenship regarding environment. Another one is adaptation of eco-friendly culture. We have to adopt eco-friendly culture by boycotting plastic, by boycotting chemical fertilizers, right? By boycotting other petroleum products. By doing this, we can create eco-friendly culture. Another one is preservation of diversity on the planet. We have to conserve all kinds of diversity on our planet. Then, so another one is sharing a common environment. We have to share common environment with other kinds of organisms, right? Because earth is also home for those kind of organisms. Then, so the next one is we are having certain ethical activities regarding environmental. There are some ethical activities regarding environment. The first one is we have to respect nature because we are a part of it, right? So another one is we have to think for global cause, not for only ourselves. We have to think for environment and its protection, right? This serves as global cause. We have to think about global cause, right? So the another one is we have to keep ourselves informed about ecological changes and developments. Whatever the ecological changes and developments are occurring in our atmosphere, we have to be informed with this, right? So another one is reserve resource for future generation. We have to reserve every kind of resource for our future generation. It is nothing but sustainable development. We have to adopt sustainable development aspect, right? Then we have to be cooperative, honest, affectionate and polite towards society and nature. Another thing is we have to keep in mind that the earth is the habitat of all living things and not of human beings alone, right? The earth is habitat of all living things and not of human beings alone, because earth serves as home for variety of organisms. It is not a home of ourselves only, right? It is a home for every kind of organism. That's why we have to respect every organisms which is present on our planet. And these are the environmental ethics. This question is asked for 5 marks in our examination.